Hello, and welcome to Bloodborne, a game by FromSoft, makers of the Dark Souls and Demon Souls series, among others. This is Productions.Net, and this is our first video, the goal of which is going to be to give you the best possible start to your Bloodborne game. The reason we say best possible start is that you start with no weapons, no good armor, you can't even upgrade your character. So I will show you how to make it so you can upgrade your character as quickly as possible, and later on we'll also see where an armor set is. That's at least 2 or 3 times better than what you start out with. That will probably be in the second part of this video. You will need to get familiar with the controls because we will be literally running through these opening levels to try to unlock the character upgrading ability. If you do get killed, just go to the Hunter's Dream, get your weapons and notebook, continue following the route. Until we get to the first boss and at least see them, you cannot upgrade your character. If you're familiar with the Dark Souls games, you know that they used something called souls as currency. Basically the currency of the game to upgrade your character and purchase items. Well, Bloodborne uses something called blood echoes. When you kill a beast, you'll see at the upper right hand corner of the screen a number that tells you how many blood echoes that beast was worth. And just like the Dark Souls game, if you get killed, you get sent back to your previous checkpoint and you have no blood echoes. Zero. Zilch. You have to go back through the level and survive to recover your blood stain. Press X when you step on it. Or sometimes if a creature killed you, you will notice that the creature has really bright white glowing eyes, and that means that creature has your blood echoes. You must kill that creature to recover your blood echoes. If you get killed on the way back to recover your blood echoes, those blood echoes are gone forever. I mean permanently. Forget about it. So, the important thing about getting your character ability to upgrade early in the game is so that you're not going around exploring, killing all these bad guys, and racking up a huge blood echo count that you risk losing permanently because you can't use it to upgrade your character. So we're going to run through here and get that done so you can upgrade, and I'll show you a little bit of the Hunter's Dream where you go to upgrade your character and basically is a safe haven for you within the game. As you can see here, I have some favorites, characters set up. If you have an interest in seeing how to make these character and faces, please leave me a comment down below and I will release a video for that. But I have one selected currently. For fighting, I'm going to choose Military Veteran. You can look at all the stats to the side, but the Veteran's got a good combination of the strength, skill, and endurance. Strength is obviously how much damage you do with strength. Skill is basically dexterity, and you do more damage with skill-based weapons if you have a higher stat there. We're going to go mostly strength-based with this walkthrough. So, get this started. I will be skipping any of the videos just so you know that. Again, with the focus being on running through here to unlock these abilities. You start out with no weapons and no real armor to speak of, so it's important that we're going to be running to avoid these encounters to get to where we need to go. Again, that's why I said before in this opening area where it dumps you, make sure you're comfortable with rolling around. Your left stick controls your direction, right stick controls the camera, the circle button rolls or dives. The X button interacts with objects, as you'll see. Good. And you now have a dedicated heal button, which is the triangle. Once we get something called blood vials that you can see a counter for in the upper left of the screen, we will be able to heal ourselves. The R1 does your basic attack, L2 does a strong attack, and if you hold down L2, you have a charging strong attack, which allows you to do what they call a visceral attack. It takes the place now of parrying and riposting. You have to get behind somebody, do one of these charging attacks, a gong sounds, and then you tap L1 quickly to do a really nasty, bloody, visceral attack. Alright, so we're going to open this door, go down here. Again, circle button to roll. If you hold down circle, you run. And if you tap it while running, you jump. You'll notice items on the floor here that you can interact with. Press X, and it gives you instructions like R1 to attack, R3 to lock on to a target. Okay. And get comfortable and warmed up, because this is where we're going to start running. This werewolf, you can beat him without a weapon, but it's tough. And what we want to do is run past him and make it to this door and escape this area. We're going to keep running. It may not work for me this video. We can pick up this item, open the gate. Fortunately, while we're opening the gate. Here, get this item because we will never come here again. Now we have blood vials. Now we can heal. Alright, he disappeared. That's a good thing. This gate is locked. You cannot open it yet. Bring this guy over here so that it will let us run and operate the switch. We can drop the ladder. Get this item of blood vials. Now we'll walk him this way. Now he will follow us up the ladder. If you've played Dark Souls or Demon Souls before, you know about bonfires. On that screen is our first boss, that ungodly screen. Instead of bonfires, you now have lamps. Light a lamp whenever you see it. This is now your save point. If you hit it again, it would take us to that hunter stream, but we need to run. So here we go. We're going to pick up this item on the way, a pebble, which allows you can throw pebbles at creatures to draw them. Draw them towards you without drawing a group. Keep an eye on your stamina as you do this. You want to be able to run past the groups, but don't let your stamina escape because, or deplete totally, because you don't want to be completely out of stamina and in the midst of a group, say like this, where you would be unable to fight and unable to run. So we're going to zip past all these people. These guys with pistols. Might as well pick this up. Cold Blood Dew is concentrated blood echoes. So basically give you points to spend on upgrades. Oh. Bloodstone shards are very important. That's what you use to upgrade weapons with. Oh. Alright, so now we're going to heal. And continue running. Okay. Now we're going to have to dance around this area. There are some people coming down that hall. We need to let them so that we can then run past them. Yeah. Okay. We are there. Okay. Up here, get an item. Another bloodstone shard, again, upgrading your weapons. Let's fall at us. Okay, so we are going to, once again, stamina run past these werewolves when we get close so they complete the and we need to keep running. Heal. Get around these crows and this ogre. And once we make it to this archway, we're safe. They won't follow us in because we're now in the boss area. So now the boss that gave that ungodly scream is going to come and probably make really short work of us without a weapon. In fact, you may want to let it so that you get back to the hunter's dream. Light, pick up this item now. Silver bullets. Wow. There we go. That's funny's dead now. Okay. Now we're headed to the hunter's dream. Little intro for you really quick and we'll end this video. The next video will be on how to get the set of armor that's 2 or 3 times better than what you start with. That will be running through to get that too. And then I will have a further video on how to grind these early levels if you want to upgrade yourself. Here we are at the Hunter's Dream. Now when you come back to this again, this doll will be alive and you will be able to interact with it to upgrade your character. This bath right here has a messenger in it and allows you to purchase things like Molotov cocktails, bullets, and pebbles, and blood vials. It will also allow you to purchase other weapons as you're able. All these headstones are to warp you to other places in the game later on. You don't need them right now. All you need is this one. Okay, that takes you back to the Central Yarnum marker. Right now we're going to go through here, pick a weapon. I would suggest, unless you really know what you're doing and going to be a skill-based character, I would suggest the saw cleaver. It's kind of a mid-speed but still does heavy damage. You see the Hunter's Axe does 8 damage overall, greater, but it's much slower. So the saw cleaver is kind of a combination of the speed and power. The threaded cane is a really light hit but really fast and turns into a whip in its extended mode. So again, I would recommend the saw cleaver, and that's what we'll use for this walkthrough. Up here you have 2 guns, a blunderbuss, which is like a shotgun, and a pistol. The pistol does more damage and fires much faster, so I would recommend that because you use your pistol to stagger opponents. And get the notebook. Okay. In here is where you have your storage box. Here is where you can weapon upgrade. Talk to this old man in the wheelchair. He's really creepy. And I will talk more about the storage box in the next video when we make the run to get the armor. Thank you all. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. Leave comments below. Let me know how I did. If there's anything else you'd like to see. And we will see you next time. This is Productions.Net signing off.
PlayStation